Hey there, Akezu here, or S4RU. I don't regularly make videos like this, but I feel it necessary to address something that recently happened. And the best way to do that was through a video where the people who are most likely to be affected would hear this. I originally posted a community note about the situation, but I took it down since my mods were trying to do a bit more investigation. First off, I'd like to thank my mod team for always helping out with this stuff that, honestly, they have no reason to, along with the person who informed me of this issue and was also helping out at the time. And I'd like to apologize for making this video that will likely stop the investigation's efforts. So you may be asking, what situation am I even talking about? Well, first, before I say anything, do not go harass anybody mentioned here. Sorry for the ear rape. The only reason I show any information is because I want people to be careful of this individual. Not so you can send weird, hateful shit, okay? Capiche? Also, because this video is purely informational, I am not going to add any background music or have any silly character illustrations, so you're just going to have to suffer this entire video with me and just me talking. I know, I hate my voice too, okay? Okay, back to the issue at hand. Recently, I've been made aware that someone has been pretending to be me on the platform Roblox. This was the most recent screenshot I received of their profile. Originally, they did not have their username as Akezu7. This was their original profile. As such, I will be referring to this user pretending to be me as read description. I was first made aware of this user on the 12th, where I was sent these screenshots. If you don't know, my second channel is S4RU, where I posted the extended version of Lead Me On, and I also posted a DDLC playthrough along with my Kinetopet playthrough. At this point, my mod had been well aware of the situation, and since most of it seemed harmless, we thought it might be a better idea to try and catch the user. Which is why, as not to alert read description, I ended up deleting my community note about the situation, which I truthfully made because I was panicking. Despite my best efforts, it's likely they saw the post, as this was when they changed their name to Akezu7, since I had stated in my community post that I only ever use Akezu7, S4RU, or August online, and to be wary of people pretending to be me. The investigation remained mostly fruitless throughout the days. Meanwhile, Redescription continued to interact with our informant. If you don't know, by the way, I am Chinese American. I am not Argentinian. So hopefully, that should be enough to know that this user is not me. These interactions seemed harmless, funny even. To me though, I get paranoid super easily. This shit scared me shitless. So I'm really glad my mod team was there to help me realize that the situation wasn't as big as my head was making it out to be. But it only got worse. This, according to the informant, was about unaliving oneself. And as you can see from the text, they are still pretending to be me. I have never attempted unaliving myself. I'm so sorry for the YouTube censorship. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, I don't like talking about myself that much. Though my songs have always been loosely based on my own experiences, they aren't completely accurate depictions of me, and especially at the time I make the videos. Which is why I'm only going to provide details about me that I think are necessary for you to understand. This is not me. From my best memory, even when I was not well as a kid, I have never made claims or threats to actually attempt sewer slide, or that I was going to attempt sewer slide. God, I hate YouTube censoring! Now, if this was actually a sewer slide attempt, I feel terrible. I know support can be hard to find, and resources sometimes just may not be available. So I truly do wish you the best on your journey. But don't talk about your experiences like you're me, please. Putting aside my discomfort, I recognize this can be really bad for fans who might be tricked by this. Though my YouTube statistics show a lot of my viewers are adults, I know I have a big number of young teens watching my videos. And I don't want them to be put in a situation where they are comforting someone about an alleged sewer slide attempt because they think it's me. Yes, I interact with my fans, but I have always stayed aware that these people are most likely younger than me and are also my fans. I am well aware of the power dynamics that come from fan to creator interactions, which is why this, to me, is such a widely inappropriate interaction. I would never, ever vent any of my traumatic experiences personally to a fan. The times I had were when I was younger, and even then, I was very uncomfortable talking about my issues directly, and it was mostly because I was being pressed to talk about it. And now that I'm an actual adult, this is even more inappropriate, at least to me. This is not how I want to be seen. But the quote-unquote suicide baiting wasn't why I ended up making this video. No, it was this. So originally it was only one screenshot, but I received a couple more. Oh god. But I have censored the people who I think might be vulnerable and are minors currently. Now, the comments made by Redescription are about someone I do know, and the person that they are mentioning is 15. You hear me? 15. I am 18. A full grown-ass man. I hate PDF files. I think taking advantage of someone who is not developed and cannot give consent mentally or physically is disgusting, okay? I don't care if it's legal by any law in whatever country, this is immoral. And yes, maybe I am being a little too serious, but this pisses me off, okay? As the person being LARPed, I really do not like this. And the 15-year-old in question also finds it really weird because they have a partner who is definitely not me. So please guys, be wary of users online. Honestly, just don't talk to me. Don't risk it. But if you do, all my official channels for communications are on my card in my description. If someone approaches you on social media not listed on my card, do not talk to them. And for the love of God, do not take anything they say seriously. Or like, it's not me, okay? It's not me. I have received permission to talk about this from pretty much everyone involved except Redescription because I do not know who they are, and frankly, talking to them directly makes me seriously nervous, even though I know the right thing to do from my perspective is probably reach out first and give them a warning before I put them on full blast. But honestly, they should have stopped when they saw my community post, and I also don't want to re-download Roblox, and I forgot my password and my username. Once again, do not go harass Redescription. I am not kidding. I do not wish any ill will on this person. They might just be a kid going through something, and the last thing I want is for someone to actually get hurt. All I want for people to know is, this is not me. So please, just ignore the stuff and move on with life. I've got better things to do. You've got better things to do. Thanks again to the mod team and the person who helped inform me about this. Awesome people. Peace out. I am going to go eat now. Good lord, 6 pages and also 8 minutes of recording? I'm so sorry, guys.